they said it was gone forever. For years, the scientific community believed that an odd, cigar-shaped traveler, dubbed Oumuamua, had slipped through our solar system in 2017 and then disappeared into the blackness of space, never to be seen again. At first glance, it seemed like just another chunk of rock or ice, albeit one with bizarre characteristics. But the more closely experts looked, the more they realized this visitor defied every assumption about what naturally drifts through our cosmic neighborhood. Its abrupt acceleration, strange tumbling motion, and lack of a conventional tail set tongues wagging. Talk of advanced alien technology bubbled beneath the surface, fanned by a few audacious scientists, and magnified by the public's fascination with extraterrestrial secrets. Now, it's back. Or at least, something strikingly similar to Oumuamua has re-entered our domain, and it hasn't come alone. Telescopes worldwide have confirmed multiple objects on a trajectory reminiscent of the path Oumuamua took 6 years prior. Even more incredible is that these new arrivals appear to share many of the same baffling characteristics. To say the scientific world is rattled would be an understatement. Then came Elon Musk, dropping a statement that set social media ablaze. He implied that these interstellar visitors could be the single most important discovery in human history, urging us to consider the possibility that we're dealing with a phenomenon beyond anything we've classified before. If it sounds like something out of a sci-fi epic, you're not alone in thinking that. Governments, space agencies, and private aerospace companies are scrambling to mount rapid response missions to observe or even intercept these puzzling objects. Could they be alien instruments, quietly slipping past Earth on a reconnaissance mission? Are they strange cosmic anomalies that challenge our fundamental grasp of astrophysics? Or might they be something else entirely? Signs of a phenomenon we're only beginning to detect. By the end of this deep dive, you'll understand why some experts are calling this a cosmic wake-up call for humanity. But that's just the beginning, because the layers of speculation and debate around this event grow more fascinating and unsettling with each new discovery. Back in 2017, when astronomers spotted Oumuamua zipping through the inner solar system, there was an initial rush of excitement. After all, no one had ever confirmed an object that originated from beyond our home star's gravitational sphere of influence. This wasn't just an asteroid from the far reaches of the Kuiper Belt or a comet that formed in the Oort cloud. It was truly alien, an interstellar wanderer passing through. The biggest surprise, it seemed to accelerate in a manner scientists couldn't fully explain by solar radiation or common outgassing. Researchers proposed everything from hidden ice jets to solar sails, from tumbling debris to advanced probes constructed by unknown intelligences. But in the end, the object shot past our sun, and we lost the chance for close-up data collection. By the time we grasped its importance, it was too far gone for any spacecraft to catch. Many astronomers sighed and thought, well, that's that, a once-in-a-lifetime encounter. Yet here we are, tracking not one, but multiple weird visitors on nearly the same path that Oumuamua traveled. Data from various telescopes suggests these new arrivals are also shaped strangely, elongated, possibly spinning, and certainly displaying subtle deviations in speed that classical astrophysics struggles to pin down. The sensational twist? They're not traveling in a neat single-file line, but still appear to be in rough proximity, like a scattered group crossing the cosmic highway. This discovery left even seasoned experts shaking their heads. One might assume that if one interstellar object randomly found its way through our solar system, it would be tens of thousands or even millions of years before something similar showed up. The likelihood of 2 such occurrences in less than a decade is astonishing. Are we looking at a cosmic coincidence? Or is this a clue that our segment of the galaxy has more interstellar traffic than we ever realized? By the time these new objects were firmly detected, news outlets started buzzing about the so-called return of Oumuamua. Space agencies scrambled to verify these claims, and conspiracy theories erupted online. Some corners of the internet speculated about an alien fleet, while others joked that maybe Earth was being scouted for future interplanetary tourism. Scientists began working overtime, analyzing any available data before the visitors decided to slip away once more. And what happened next would shock even the skeptics. Perhaps the most striking aspect of these new arrivals is that they appear to be coming in clusters, 2 or 3 objects traveling loosely along a trajectory that mirrors Oumuamua's original path. While they're not bunched side by side, their orbits and speeds suggest some link. In the vacuum of interstellar space, chance alignment is possible, but extremely unlikely. The data indicate that these companions share the same elongated form, the same curious acceleration, and even a similar lack of detectable outgassing. If there was only one new object, skeptics could argue it's just another random interstellar rock. But multiple near-identical ones? That's harder to explain with coincidence. This enigma has motivated astronomers across the world to compare notes. High-powered observatories in Chile, Hawaii, the Canary Islands, and space-based platforms have all turned their gaze to these interstellar wanderers. Early spectroscopic analyses hint at surfaces possibly coated with organic compounds, similar to what we see on certain distant comets, but the data remains inconclusive. Meanwhile, radar attempts to bounce signals off the objects have revealed bizarre shapes that defy neat classification. 1 or 2 might even be disc-like, as if they're tumbling plates. That revelation alone is enough to reignite the light sail hypothesis, which posits that these shapes could be artificially crafted for cosmic travel. Even more curious is the speed at which they're traversing the solar system. While not dangerously fast, nowhere near the velocities of some deep space probes we've launched, it's still enough to generate speculation that they're using our sun's gravity for a slingshot maneuver. Could these objects be maneuvering intentionally to gain momentum, akin to how we send spacecraft around planets like Jupiter or Saturn to speed them up? Naturally, not everyone believes there's an alien intelligence behind the wheel. Some prominent voices in the scientific community insist there must be a natural explanation, even if it's something we haven't encountered before, like exotic ice that undergoes a sublimation process leaving no visible gas, or fractal structures that give odd reflections. But the presence of multiple similarly shaped objects traveling together is harder to brush off. That leads us to the wildest theories, which take us into realms of speculation that many labeled fringe not too long ago. Yet here we are, grappling with facts that push our understanding to its edge. And what if the truth is even stranger than we can guess? We're about to find out. Or so we hope. The rumor mill is in overdrive. Some people claim these arrivals are proof of scout ships from a civilization that's been monitoring us, waiting for the right moment to make contact. Others believe these objects might be abandoned probes, drifting through space for millennia, their original creators long gone. There's also talk of top-secret government knowledge, whispers about hush-hush documents indicating we've seen such artifacts before. Officially, of course, no agency has confirmed any conspiracy. But in the world of exopolitics, the realm of UFO hunters, alien disclosure activists, and amateur astrophysicists, these new Oumuamua-like objects are fueling every possible narrative, from invasion to interstellar goodwill mission. Meanwhile, more grounded but still daring theories revolve around natural phenomena we've yet to categorize. Could these objects be shards of a larger body that broke apart eons ago, each fragment flying on a parallel path? Maybe they're remnants of a lost planetary system disrupted by a stellar catastrophe. A star might have gone supernova, ejecting strange rubble far and wide. Or a passing black hole could have wrenched a solar system apart, flinging pieces across the galaxy. While these scenarios seem like exotic astrophysical events, they're still within the realm of possibility, and they don't necessarily demand alien intelligence. Yet, there's a subtle puzzle here. If these objects were merely debris from a cosmic cataclysm, we might expect random shapes, random trajectories, and random timescales. But these strays exhibit a degree of similarity that's hard to dismiss. They share shape profiles, velocity ranges, and a pattern of acceleration that almost seems controlled. For Elon Musk, and others who aren't shy about voicing it, the biggest question is, if someone made these, why? Are they collecting data as they pass by star systems? Could they be the equivalent of a cosmic message in a bottle, drifting around until someone stumbles upon them? The more brazen theories involve direct reconnaissance. Perhaps each object can observe planetary systems for signs of life. If that's true, then Earth, with all its radio signals and abundant biosigns, would be a prime candidate for deeper study. And if that scenario makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up, you're not alone. For every scientist who laughs it off, there's another quietly admitting that the possibility, however slim, exists. After all, the universe is vast, and we've barely begun to scratch the surface of its mysteries. But that wasn't the whole story. As soon as the missions to investigate these travelers got underway, new pieces of evidence began to surface. Pieces that might just tilt the balance of opinion in a dramatic way. So here we stand, at the crossroads of wonder and anxiety. The return of Oumuamua, or at least something so similar it defies belief, has cracked open the door to possibilities that many once relegated to science fiction. Elon Musk's ominous caution that we're dealing with a discovery of epoch-making importance reverberates through every new press release and every lab running all-night analysis. Governments are mobilizing, agencies are exchanging data at an unprecedented rate, and the public is left in awe, half expecting that these objects might hold the key to whether we're truly alone in the cosmos. Yet, the truth remains maddeningly elusive. We've observed them from afar, detecting odd accelerations, puzzling shapes, and faint chemical signatures that don't quite add up. The theories range from exotic natural debris to actual alien constructs, or something in between that we can't yet grasp. It's as though the universe itself placed a riddle at our doorstep, challenging us to rise above our preconceptions and look deeper into the sky. Perhaps in a few years, we'll have more concrete answers. The planned missions could deliver the first ever close-up images of genuine interstellar visitors. They might confirm these objects are lumps of bizarre ice, forging a brand new chapter in astrophysics. Or maybe they'll detect artificial features so unmistakable that any lingering doubt vanishes in an instant, changing our species' understanding of life and technology forever. In that moment, every philosophical, ethical, and existential question about our place in the universe would suddenly demand urgent answers. Would we reach out in friendship, prepare a defense, or stand in humble awe of what's out there? For now, all we can do is watch, measure, hypothesize, and prepare. The next few chapters in this cosmic saga promise new revelations, shocking turns, and perhaps even a glimmer of contact. As you look up at the night sky, remember that among those countless stars, something might be passing through. It could be lifeless rock, or it could be a messenger, quietly observing our world. Whether these visitors are artificial or natural, their reappearance reminds us how little we know about the galaxy we call home. We may stand at the threshold of one of the greatest discoveries of all time, the confirmation that humanity isn't an isolated curiosity in the cold, silent void. Will we rise to the occasion, or let skepticism and fear blind us once more? In the end, the only certainty is that the universe doesn't wait. These objects will continue their journey, slipping beyond our reach if we fail to act. And if we do act, if we intercept them, collect their secrets, and interpret the data correctly, we might finally learn that our cosmic story is one thread in a vast tapestry of interstellar phenomena. For all we know, this could be just the opening salvo in a series of encounters that finally answer an ancient question. Where are they? And if they truly are out there, well, now we might have our first tangible glimpse of a reality that's bigger and more astonishing than we ever dared imagine.